Welcome back to For Real. Today we've got another day in the life video. There's a couple of jobs that we need to do today around town, so we thought we'd take you with us as we get them done. So one of the jobs that we want to do today is take this computer, this MSI laptop, into the shop to have the hinge repaired. There's a bit of an issue with this hinge on the right here. And after that's fixed, then we're going to try and sell this on Marketplace or wherever, one of the Facebook groups. So that's one job, is to get that fixed and ready to sell. And I'll show you the second job. Okay, the second job is to buy a couple of replacement plants. Now these cacti kind of things are not enjoying the extra water they're getting in the wet season, and they're starting to rot and fall over. So I want to replace them with something a little bit more hardy. And yeah, so there's one there, and then there's one over here. And what I'm going to do is buy some more of these mother-in-law's tongues, we call them. They're about $1 a pot at the place we're going to go and get them from, so you can have a look at that too. And so another item in today's list of jobs is to go and look at a house. So we're kind of dipping our toes into the house renting market again. We've been in the house that we're in, this one here, for a couple of years now. And while we love it here, there are a couple of things that we're not so keen on. One of those things is those bad boys right there. We've got 38 steps in the house in total. And if we move, we're looking to get a place that's all on one level. We're also considering buying a car, and we're looking for a place that has parking for a car as well, which this house doesn't have. So we'll talk about that more as the process goes on. But that's where we're at the moment. So potentially looking at a house, it just depends if the agent gets back to us in time. Back in 2021, when For Real first became monetized, Jerry and I made a decision that we were going to donate all of the money we earned from YouTube to charities in Cambodia. This is the total that we've donated so far. It's because of people like you watching our videos that we're able to do this, so thank you. So this is the computer repair shop. It's actually behind the Samsung phone shop. It's quite difficult to see. They don't have very good signage, but it's here on Road 6, just past the Bore and opposite Sa Samakhi. So, yeah, right up the top. So it's called Techno Khmer. And they seem to be very fairly priced and nice people who do a good job. We're not meeting an agent at this house. We just came to look at it by ourselves because he sent us the location. He's still trying to get in contact with the landlords to see if it's still available and to find out when we can view it. So we thought we'd come and check out the location at least. The road's very good. Checks out there. And I'll just poke you through the fence so you can have a little look. Yeah, so this house is all on one level. The house next door to it is very close. It may or may not be an issue. It does shelter you from the sun on that side, which is possibly a good thing. I think that would be the south side. I do have concerns about these houses with flat roofs, and that there's nowhere for the hot air to be, and it's just going to transfer that heat directly down into the house. That would be my concern. But it is nice and modern and cute. Lots of space for a car just here. And both of the gates on the outside here will slide. So this one will slide to the left, and that one up there will slide to the right. Yeah, on the market at $400 a month. Whoa, look at that floody field there.
Ribbit?
Yeah, that'd be very, very loud with frogs, I would think. Yeah.
rubbish tip here.
Bit of a dumping ground down here, isn't it? So, as often happens here in Siem Reap, when we got out to this place, it was nothing like what we expected. I thought, oh, they're selling plants, it's going to be kind of in a field or, something like that in the middle of nowhere. But no, it's in the middle of a strange bore type setup.
Like shops.
And the plants are here on the corner, just one of the houses, I guess, selling plants as a little kind of side business. But they've got these guys here, and the small pots, these ones here, I think these are the ones that are $1 each. So I'm just here to grab a couple of those and we'll be on our way. Okay, purchases have been made and we're about to begin the long journey home. It was quite a long way to come out to buy 2 plants, but hey, sometimes it's about the journey. Okay, so today's last stop is grabbing some coffee just on the way home. Nothing as rewarding as ice cold coffee when you've been out in the heat getting jobs done. Alright, so there are the 2 new plants that I bought today. And I think it'll look a lot better than that leaning tower of spikiness just there. And that one's not far off falling over either. Really ugly plants, I don't like them at all. Not sad to see them die one bit. Aw, look who's inside. We're looking after 2 cats at the moment too. It's the next morning now, and I'm just going to show you the finished product. So there's one repotted plant, and there's the other one. And while I'm out here early this morning, I'm going to take the rubbish and recycling out. So that's the recycling. Now there's no kind of formal collection of recycling. You just put it out on the road and someone will come along and pick it up because this stuff is worth money to people. But we like to separate it because it's not really fair to make people go through your rubbish to find that stuff when it takes 2 seconds to just keep it separate. So that's what we prefer to do. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.